A guy I'm seeing said my boobs are small but cute, and I thanked him, then told him his dick is small but cute. I meant it as a compliment so I can be nice back, but he got offended. Guys, what gives? I'm honestly so confused. Our culture is more accepting of small boobs than small dicks. Our culture dictates that saying someone has a small dick means you're challenging their very manhood. I'm not saying our culture doesn't celebrate big boobs, but body acceptance movements have made a lot of progress for women, but not as much for men. Okay, a legitimate question amidst all this. I genuinely prefer the smaller side of boobs, but I can't imagine a way of ever actually saying so to anyone, because I'd expect, well, basically this reaction. Is it even possible? Is it worth the effort, or is it just better to focus those positive efforts elsewhere? If you phrase it small but cute, it implies they are cute despite being small. Better to simply say, damn, your tits are amazing. And if they respond, but they're so small, that opens the door for you to say that's always been your favorite kind. Hey, I'll go a bit against the grain and say that small but cute isn't really the compliment he thinks it is. Just don't dish out compliments with a but in it. There's no advantage whatsoever. That said, you replied the same way, and that's fine. He should have taken the hint and realized that, hey, maybe it wasn't that nice. But girl, looking at your profile a bit, you seem to be trying really hard to convince yourself that you like yourself when in reality you really don't. Same reason why his shitty compliment stung. There's really nothing wrong with you and your comment was fine. I know coming from some random ass dude online, it means nothing, but try to really love yourself for what you are. Saying it as loud as you can doesn't actually help. It just tricks your mind into delaying the bad thoughts for a while, until they come back stronger or something like what you described happens. He probably thought in his mind he was being playful but wasn't expecting a response back. Or he's insecure about his size. Surprised this doesn't have any comments. This is exactly what happened. As a man, he's just a dumb boy who thought he was being cute and is a little insecure. Basically most of us. I'm bad at reading sarcasm on Reddit, so I really don't know if you are serious about saying it as a compliment law. If you meant it as a counterattack, it's fair game, I guess. He said something hurtful, so you wanted to hurt him back. If you actually meant it as a compliment, then you are just as bad at making compliments as him, and you should both be able to laugh about it sometime. Yeah, her saying it was a compliment from her end is either her trolling us or her having an extremely toxic approach in general. Oh, even though he hurt me, I did not retaliate. I just gave him a loving punch on the teeth because I care, and now it's my fault. I know people like that in real life, and I make sure they are as far as possible from me. One of the repeated punchlines on the HBO show Velma Mindy Kaling's adult-oriented Scooby-Doo reboot is that Fred's an entitled white guy with a tiny schlong. Apparently the show creators think that this is hilarious. The show is terrible, by the way. For some reason, it is still societally acceptable to poke fun of men with smaller penises. The message guys receive is that if they are not well endowed or at least average sized, then they fail in a key metric of masculinity. There is so much shame and stigma that guys with a small penis deal with, and I imagine few of them feel comfortable sharing their feelings of insecurity with others. It's not like men with small penises are going to get together, admit to having small penises, and try to bring an end to the body shaming they quietly endure. The validation and support that they need to overcome their insecurity is going to come from their partner. We don't need to lie and tell them that they are huge, but if they are small, maybe don't mention anything about size at all. Tell your partner that his cock is cute if you want. Tell him you love it and you love how it feels. And if he does ask a question about its size, you can avoid answering by telling him that it is perfect for you. I never want to make a guy feel uncomfortable about his body. In a man's opinion, boobs are fun in all sizes, but dicks are not. Many men feel insecure about their size, so saying he has a small dick is just a blow to his confidence. Of course, size is rarely everything, and it's the skill that matters most. Unfortunately, many people focus too much on its size. Instead,